Oh, my bad, y'all. I'm just talking. I ain't even pushed the button. All good. Welcome back. This your boy TSmiley on the K Radio Show, right here on this beautiful, sunny, shiny, warm Saturday morning. Listen, I'm over here tripping, but it's all good. I got my main man, my homie, my friend, Mr. EMAN, with me. What's up, Mr. EMAN?
Well, good morning, Mr. TSmiley. Hello there to you this morning on this beautiful Saturday, shiny Saturday morning, right?
Yeah.
Man.
All that.
Yes, sir. It is beautiful outside, and man, it's just a blessing to be in the land of the living. You know,
yes, sir.
As the old folks say, it's good to be above dirt. Thank God we're above dirt today. Yes, sir. How you doing, man? How you doing? Good to be back on the K Radio Show this morning. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Listen, it's been busy, man. It's been busy. So, had to do a little pause real quick. At the beginning of the show, I played Marcus, Mr. Mood 3. I played his one of his songs, and I was telling everybody about the beautiful wedding that we attended, and how everything just great, man. It was cool. It was cool.
Oh,
they got married. Then
yes.
Stepping out. Mr. EMAN stepped out real clean in the black and white, the suit. Oh man.
Yes, sir. Oh yes. It was an awesome wedding. Shout out to the Marcus and to Tamaya that got married. Yeah, man. Mr. T. It was beautiful. Oh man, they walked down the aisle. Boy, look at here. It was off the chain. It just inspired me and Mandy to hear them go get married. So December is right around the corner.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
listen,
sir.
December is around the corner, but August is definitely around the corner.
Yeah, man. It's coming fast, boy, I tell you.
Yeah, it's coming fast. Yeah. Y'all will be seeing some pictures of us walking down the aisle here in a second.
Yes, for sure that. Well, that's an awesome thing. So, shout out to those guys, man. We really enjoyed it. Mr. T, I don't know who the ladies was. I came through the door and they said, "Hey, man, you clean as Clorox. A ball of bleach ain't got nothing on you."
Wow.
I said, well, thank you, ma'am. They said, "Miss Mandy, y'all." Oh, some people didn't even know who we were, Mr. T. They was like, "Oh, you Mandy." You're like, "Oh, okay. I listen to your show." I said, "Well, just keep listening. It's all over on WeTalkRadio Network." But man, we had a beautiful time out there at the wedding. So shout out to the owner and shout out to you. You guys put on a great wedding. Man, we might have to hire y'all to plan our wedding. Y'all did so good. Y'all did an awesome job, man. Y'all did a beautiful job.
So listen, I was talking about, I don't know if you, Mr. EMAN, I know it's March Madness season, and I don't know if you're watching some of those games, but I was telling people, if they wanted to talk about the March Madness games and all that, to call in and talk about some of those games and what you guys may have seen during the games and some of the big upsets and all that. Because I heard Arkansas beat a number one team, and so I was kind of curious. In the fact I am from Arkansas, I had to put that in there. You know what I mean?
You for sure that. Yeah. Who did Arkansas beat? Because I really haven't been following the games. A lot of times, I'm busy and I don't catch them. I seen Purdue. I think they beat Kansas City. I think that was an upset. But I really haven't been following the March Madness, which is normally not a thing I do doing sports. But I just haven't really got into it yet. Is it down to the last? You know how you try to wait till you get right down to the last and you start following them. But how's it going?
Yeah, I think it's down to the last 8.
8, yeah.
It's the Elite 8.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm trying to find
Arkansas beat, huh? You say Arkansas. Who did Arkansas upset?
Let's see. I think it was Duke.
Oh wow. Okay. That's what's up.
They played Saturday 26. No, they played. I'm sorry. They played Duke today. Okay. I'm trying I'm trying to see who they played previous, but
okay.
But yeah, they in the Elite Eight, so they're going up against the number 2 team anyway, Duke, and we all know Duke's history, So it's good to see Arkansas get all the way there, to play that team. You know what I mean? So shout out to them. Shout out to everybody else that's getting ready to play. So yeah.
Because I heard you might know the young man. I can't think of his name right now. That's real good on the Arkansas team. Everybody been talking about him. His name just escaped my mind. It's at the tip of my tongue. But I heard Arkansas was balling out this year. Yes, sir. I heard they was balling out for sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. Listen, we were talking earlier, and the other thing I wanted to talk about with these was these gas prices, man. They seem to be coming down and coming back down a little bit, but at one point, I think everybody was trying to think of a way other than ride in the car or something to get to work or go to the store. Some people were splitting it. Some people was riding a bike.
Riding the train. Hey, I just went fill up both of my cars and told men that don't let them get past a half. When we get past a half, act like that's empty and go fill it up again. But it's we're in these strange times, man, and it's funny because we drove to two different. We went over to Fort Worth. We had to run over to Fort Worth, part of Worth, and then we came back. Those of you know we broadcast these shows down in Dallas, Texas. Came back on kind of what we would call the Pleasant Grove area, but man, as we passed different gas stations, it was amazing how prices, was just so different. I seen over there coming out 20. Man, I seen the gas price. It was $6.10 a gallon. I said, I know they gouging. Ain't nowhere in the world, because them California prices, When you go up to California, we shot down here in Texas, but you go up to California, they get regular prices like that all the time, and that's just regular gas.
One of the most incredible shows on the network, of course, is the Cave Radio Show and the EMAN After Show. Please check them out. Absolutely awesome shows. Check us out every single day at WeTalkRadio.com. We're all over all the social media platforms. Check us out on YouTube. We have an amazing YouTube channel. If you want to be more connected with us, that's the way to do it. Go like, go subscribe, follow, share, all that crazy stuff. My grandbaby, Legacy, she's 3 years old. She left me a message the other day. She has an iPhone. Don't ask me how she got it. It's a long story. But it's not connected to a line. She can just she can just use the Wi-Fi, right? So she calls me on FaceTime, and she leaves me a FaceTime message, a voice message. And she's 3. And she says, I love you, Glammy. I love you, Glammy, Glammy. I love you. Follow me on my YouTube channel. Like, subscribe. And I'm thinking this child is watching way too much YouTube. And she done put it at the end of her voicemail message. What is going on? So, listen, if the kids telling us to like, follow, and subscribe, we need to be doing it. So I'm telling you.
Listen to the kids, bro.
Yeah.
Like, follow, share, subscribe, go to our YouTube channel. We really, really love the support. Here in just a few minutes on the Cave Radio Show, we're going to be talking about a 14-year-old boy who was in Orlando, Florida, having the time of his life. He got on a ride with his 2 best friends. It was a 430-foot drop ride. And we're going to talk about what happened to that young man. His seat was not strapped in tightly when the ride took off. Don't go anywhere. We got more March Madness. TSmiley in the building. But in a moment, we're going to talk about that.
Wow, yes. We're definitely going to talk about that. I know I said we're going to listen to some music, but we're going to extend it a little bit, Mr. E-Man, because that's a very interesting story, and I want her to tell that story, and so we can get some, so we can talk about it, get some different scenarios or, kind of what happened and all that.
There was a young man. So for any of you who have been, let me ask y'all this. Have y'all ever been on a major attraction? You know those big rides at like Six Flags or Disney World? Have y'all ever been on one of those major rides?
Yes, definitely. I remember
30 years ago.
I'm about to say, you done took me back to my hometown days, we went several times with the youth at the church. You know, we went to Six Flags. So yes, definitely. Who was all?
Let me teach. Were you scared, TSmiley, when you ever got on the ride?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I was scared, but I did it.
Did you ever tell, in the terrified moment, in that scared moment, did you ever tell the representative that was working at the park, hey, listen, I'm scared. I need to get off this ride?
Nah, I ain't go that far.
Okay. Well, let me just say, gentlemen, it's okay to say enough is enough. I don't want this anymore. There was a young man, 14 years old, in Orlando, Florida. He was 6'5" and 340 pounds. His name is Tyree Sampson. Mm-hmm. He admitted to his friend, hey, I'm really feeling uncomfortable. And he was on this ride in Orlando, and it's a free fall ride. It's a 430-foot drop ride. Okay, he was 14 years old, and on